Blue Period, Volume 1 Review. Art is fun, and those who true art themselves makes true great art. Because art is a language without words. Yatoro Yakushi, young to his friends, is at that age of his high school life, but he has to make a decision soon about which university he is going to apply to. In the meantime, he hangs out with his mates, watches football, likes and beer and a smoke, scores good grades in class. Everything's fine, except he feels that something indefinable yet vitally important is missing. He signs up for the elective arts in school, which is seen as something as a skeeve. But one day, coming up upon a waiting by one of the upper class students in the art room, he's transfixed, and suddenly his easygoing everyday is no longer satisfying. Inspired, he paints a local street scene using shades of blue, and suddenly he knows what he wants to do: create art. He's moved to tears when other people admire his work. He joins the art club, determined to learn all he can about what it takes to become an artist. The title Blue Period evokes the period of Pablo Picasso's early career when everything he painted was saturated in blue. His manga comes to the West garlanded with the color of the winner of the 2020 Manga Taisho Grand Prize, and also makes a fascinating comparison with Blank Canvas, Akiko Higashimura's 5-volume autobiographical manga. Higashimura manages to slip in the details of her early art training in an entertaining way, showing not telling, whereas Blue Period is rather less subtle. It treads a slightly uneasy line between delivering awkward info dumps, mostly by the art teacher to her new student, on the color wheel, in black and white, perspective, shading, painting with oils, etc., and its core story of a young man's awakening to his innate artistic gift. His manga soars when it depicts Yatora's visceral excitement on picking up a paintbrush and letting his imagination loose to wander freely, and also holds the attention, out through its early days yet, introducing him and us to the art students at the school art club, who are not the kind of people he usually hangs out with. They, mostly girls, regard him with suspicion, nickname him the delinquent because of his dyed hair and piercings. The school is obviously quite easygoing in this respect, or has given up. This genuine admiration for diminutive Mori Senpai's artistic talents is touching. As she is in a year ahead of him, he follows with interest and apprehension her application to art school, not knowing how incredibly difficult it is to be accepted. Given the competition for places, and there is the inevitable clash with his teachers and parents to be faced, his family is not well off and are expecting him, their bright son, to follow the traditional university route. How will we convince them to support his application to study art? The implication is, of course, that art is not a useful subject but a self-indulgence or a waste of time. However, the conversation between Yatora and his perceptive art teacher reminds us how the presence of the supportive, inspiring teacher can make a vast difference to a student in his crucial time of life. The manga also contrasts the interactions between Yatora and Yomori Senpai, the painter of the picture that inspires him and who is laboring hard to get into art school. Yatora Yuka-chan, another second-year student in the art club planning to following her. Yuka-chan is a boy who dresses and behaves as a girl, and is accepted as such, it seems, by the classmates and the teachers. Capricious and unpredictable, Yuka-chan nevertheless makes a good foil for Yatora, and when they go out to winter prep school at Tokyo Art Institute, an unexpected ally. Blue Period starts with 4 good-looking color pages. Mangaka Tsubasa Yamaguchi, Rocket the Blue Team, presented the team and tune Yatora's story to come. The translation of Anjali by Anjali Yoloi flows well, effortlessly dealing with all the jargon explanations about an artist's technique yet maintaining the high school banter between Yatora and his mates. Convincingly, there are 2 pages of thanks to the rear of the volume, name-checking all the artists, presumably some of them on the same page as the protagonists, whose works are displayed in the text that represent what Yatora and the other students are creating. There's also a 6 4-comma portraits of Yatora and his friends, a bonus story and the usual helpful Kodansha translation notes. I'm looking forward to seeing where Yatora's new obsession with art takes him in the next volume. He makes a sympathetic protagonist that Yamaguchi has already introduced enough intriguing characters, some sympathetic, like Mori Senpai, other far less so, to show us that his way forward into the world of art is not going to be an easy one. Read the first chapter free at Kodansha's comics website here. 8 out of 10.